And I think we're all here for everyone this morning. And may I offer a really sincere good morning and welcome to you all. Um, it's always a pleasure to be gathered here for the purpose of the Nigeria Prizes, and particularly for the Nigeria Prize for Science and Innovation. And we continue to grow the momentum for what is, I would say, an important national exercise. We as an organization have the privilege to be in this space, but we know that its impact goes far beyond our organization into Nigeria and truly beyond. So permit me this morning to share a few words, a few thoughts. We know in this fourth revolution, digital infrastructure is as foundational to our survival as electricity or water is. For Nigeria, our economic sustainability depends on our ability to move beyond promising research and into undeniable innovation that delivers. We believe that if a Nigerian discovery is to command global respect, it must withstand the highest levels of scrutiny. It is this conviction that guides the very difficult decisions that were taken just almost 7 months ago. Last year, with a record of 112 entries, we were met with a verdict of no winner. It would have been easier to select the strongest submission and proceed with an award, and with it all the fanfare that goes with it. But clearly, standards were not met, and as such, the decision had to prevail. However, the Nigeria Prize for Science and Innovation held firmly to its purpose as a search for true scientific breakthroughs, achievement, and more. By not declaring a winner, the advisory board and judges affirmed a clear principle that the prize only recognizes work that meets the highest standards anywhere. I must be honest with you. The advisory board and the Nlng management were disappointed by last year's verdict. But our conviction in excellence and support for the verdict of the panel of judges, as I've said, was firm. Nonetheless, we had to pause and reflect. Where are we as a nation in the space of science, in the space of innovation? How much awareness is there? Are people really doing the work? Is there achievement to celebrate? Asking these necessary questions was the way to propel ourselves to the right answers. Clearly, Nigerians have the talent, but why did the submissions not fully meet the criteria? We had to promise to reach out to more in the public, where we would hold knowledge sharing sessions to encourage more entries. And we've delivered on that promise. Our response was not to lower our standards, but to deepen engagement. We organized the Nigeria Prize for Science and Innovation Roadshow, taking the message directly to researchers, innovators, institutions in different locations across Nigeria and indeed the globe. We forged collaborations with scientific festivals and innovation hubs, ensuring that the prize was visible in spaces where ideas are born and nurtured. And it was lovely, really, going to every nook and cranny that we could to really spread this message that we need to bring forward the work that you've done. We have also engaged with the media and academic institutions. I can say today, with a genuine sense of confidence and renewed pride, that those connections have paid off. This year, we have received 237 entries, surpassing the 112 entries of 2025. Don't you think that's you need to acknowledge that. Making this not only a surpassing of last year's numbers, but the highest number in the history of the prize, and the prize has been going for many years strong, as you know. If you doubted our commitment before now, this proves that Nigeria Nlng is deliberate in its commitment to inspiring a sustainable future. It proves that there is a hunger in this country for research, for innovation, discovery, and recognition. It further proves that we need platforms such as the prize that elevate scientific endeavor, transforming opportunities and ideas into impact. It is important that we use these platforms to show that Africa, and more specifically Nigeria, is still in the business of scientific research, innovation, and discovery. Beg your pardon. Thank you. So we have provided the platform, a responsibility that we haven't taken lightly. But the credibility of the prize rests on the integrity of its process and the quality of the works it attracts. So that means, let me throw forward a provocation. If there's no winner this year, there's no winner. I'd like you to say, heaven forbid or God forbid. A prize is only as valuable as the standards it upholds. So we're back this year with the same theme: innovations in artificial intelligence or information communication technology, ICT, or digital technologies for development. What could be more relevant to us? So to some people, repeating a theme might seem like a step backwards, but oh no. To us, it is a deliberate double down on the most defining areas of our time. And we all know these technologies are on the lips of everyone. And the speed of change has been phenomenal. There's no one who hasn't heard about it. There's probably no one who isn't using it, whether or not they're aware of it. ICT, AI, etc. And so it continues to be a relevant theme. And it works for us that it is a repeat for 2026. But none of this progress would be possible without the dedicated efforts of our esteemed advisory board. Their continued leadership and excellence in administering the prize is something we deeply appreciate. And really, we do appreciate that at the cutting edge of the conversations that are had. I just marvel all the time. There's still the great passion and interest with which we speak with these things, and their dedication to making sure that, look, we are making that leap as a country. So in a few moments, the entries will be formally handed over to the advisory board. I'll be holding my breath. Under the leadership of Professor Bath Inaji, and to the panel of judges who will commence the adjudication process. The business begins. We have full confidence in the expertise, the independence, and the commitment to fairness. With that said, it is our honor to hand over the 2026 entries for the 2026 Nigeria Prize for Science and Innovation. Thank you, and here's wishing for an excellent outcome.